y'all doing this morning? I cleaned my visor, so hopefully it don't fog as bad. We will find out. Cleaning does help. It doesn't prevent, you know, because you get on the inside of your visor just from talking. If you're gonna do this moto vlogging thing, whatever, you have your breath. Your breath's gonna fog things up. There are things in your breath, moisture, what have you. You know, just like, you know, if you're a smoker, the inside of your windshield. Yeah, you gotta write that down every once in a while. You're not gonna be able to see shit when it gets foggy. You gotta clean that shit. So I cleaned it off, see if it'll help. Clean the inside, the outside, did my thing. And so far so good. I mean, it fogs, but it goes away quick. As long as it does that, we're good. But I'm heading for work. I'm a little late. I don't think I'm gonna be stopping at a store on the way in. I'm just gonna start the truck. I gotta stop for fuel anyways. So when I stop for fuel, I'm gonna get my drinks and what have you. You know? I will do that then. It's like a morning routine, you know? There's things you gotta do. And this time of morning, the door is always locked to all these places. Truck stop, it's not. With the gas stations, they'll have the door locked. And I am fucking sitting. As long as I'm moving, it was good. This thing needs to hurry up and go. Give me an arrow. Is there a cop over there? I don't think so. There's a car there. They're coming behind me. I gotta go. All left turns should be a yield. Like, seriously, they should all be a yield. If there's no traffic coming, you should be allowed to go. It should never be that bullshit. I was sitting there waiting with nobody coming. It's a flaw in our traffic laws. It truly is. Might be raining this afternoon when I come home, or tonight, whatever. So that is what it is. I didn't have time to swap out vehicles. Let me see if I can get this. Ah, there's my bright lights. I found them. Because my phone covers them up. That's my deal. My phone covers them up. So I have to go by sense of feel. Where are my buttons? And I found it. And I had the brights on. I don't think it helped with the camera though. It's not enough to really change anything. Now the lights up here at, you know, stadium and the Mays Center and all that, they help. But they're up higher and they're shining down on everything in front of me. Where this light may be bright, but the light's up high, and what it's lighting up for me, the camera's not necessarily looking at, you know. The light's too high, it's not pointed down enough. If it was pointed down a little more, it would probably help, because it would actually light up the road better. I mean, to a degree it does, but you know what I mean. I'm looking for Bambi. It's November. Bambi's trying to get laid. Know what I mean? So Bambi ain't got the blood where it's supposed to be. Come on, go up. There you go. I might adjust this thing this weekend. I don't know. It's supposed to rain this weekend. It's gonna suck. I need to ride this thing to work and back as much as possible. Can't afford the gas in the pickup. I'll need at least 2 good checks to get back where I need to be. know what I mean? I heard the cars. Is it easier for you to turn left or turn right? I think for like right-handed people, it's easier to turn left than it is to turn right. Not necessarily moving, but like from a stop. Left-hand turn's easy, but it might be because of the length of space you have to do it in too. That's the other thing. But I know left-handed people, like my uncle, and he likes turning right better than he does turning left. So if you have a comment on that, let me know. I am heading to work. I have to head down to South Texas. And hopefully I'll be all the traffic and I'll slip through and I get all that shit done. Because I really got to go. I've really got to go. I gotta be there by 11, which really means I need to be there by 10. And I gotta go. That clock starts ticking, you know. Technically, I'm good on time. Technically, that's not a problem. But if you run into anything, you're kind of fucked. But technically, I'm not running late. But for me, I'm running late. That's just the way my life goes. I'm running late, but I'm not late, but I'm running late. I'm late, I'm late, I'm late. I always wanted to put on one side of my hood on my truck to have the White Rabbit. On the other side, have the March Hare. Because as a truck driver, a lot of times that's how I feel. I feel like a child of the White Rabbit and the March Hare. You know? There we go. I better have tail lights. I'm in all black. Black helmet, black leather vest, black everything. Yeehaw. Clouds are still a little bit high. We'll see how that fares, how it holds out. Got really froggy yesterday. And I'm watching for a video. That one's got screwed up eyeballs. Car. Got one light out and the fog light's on one side and the headlight's on the other. Makes it look weird. Dirt cheap mulch. I didn't mulch my flower beds this year. I was just too busy with everything else. Usually put that like red, I think it's cedar, whatever, in there. That's pretty good. The joys of home ownership. Still debating tires and money and that sort of thing. I don't know what I want to do. You're not going to recap a motorcycle tire. I bet somewhere in the world they recap motorcycle tires and they don't give a shit. They got 6 kids, their wife, and a donkey on the back of a fucking Honda Trail. They don't give a fuck. So many parts of the world where it's the only transportation they can afford, and these are luxuries to us. And I'm sitting here like trying to figure out how I can afford the tire that I want. Not a tire. Because yes, I can put Shinkos on here. I'm not going to. I could put a tire on. Those guys don't give a fuck. They're like, oh, we just want a tire. Will it hold air? You can put a tube in it. You can do all kinds of shit. All kinds of stuff you could do. Even if you're not supposed to, I don't think they care. Some farmers are like, I gotta take my cow to the vet. So he's got his cow strapped across a motorcycle. That looks weird. You know? For us, it's a luxury. And the thing is, too, for us, it's not as cheap as people would think. Like, oh, it's a cheap mode of transportation. In a way, that initial setup, though, is very cost prohibitive. Safety gear, that sort of thing. You gotta get a helmet, you gotta get gloves, you ain't got boots, you gotta get boots. Preferably get you some riding pants and a jacket and all that good shit. It adds up. Then depending on what kind of bike you get, and you get a nice bike because you want a nice bike, and then you find that Ducatis cost how much to service at what mileage? Oh fuck. You know, you're not gonna have that with your F-150. You're also gonna have like a $600-700 a month note probably on that F-150, depending on what you put down. There is neutral, my friend. It's neutral. It hasn't forgot about us. It's where we found neutral this morning, class. Here come the bumpies. It's like I want to stop, but I'm not going to. At the gas station up here. Like, I want to get a drink. I know I got some water in the truck, so I'm good there. I'm good there. It's like going off-road at night, going down this road. Bump, 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 bump. Look at it. Look at it. It's beautiful at night. I know some riders don't ride at night, and I understand your reasons. A lot of it has to do with people. A lot of it has to do with critters. They are very valid concerns. I think you find more people that ride at night down here than you probably do up north because of the heat. Go out riding with your friends at night and it's a lot cooler and you're not getting baked by the sun. You know? it gets hot in other places, but not like here. It's humid as fuck and hot. So that just is what it is. And it's peaceful. There's less cars on the road. Granted, there's that drunk that'll run your ass over, but you gotta keep your eye out for him. Gotta watch out for him. Gotta watch out for Bambi. Gotta watch out for Lulabelle, that big prize heifer standing in the middle of the fucking road. You don't want to hit that one. I know the guy that hit Cal on a bike, and he said that cow went oomph when he hit it. The cow had to be put down, and he spent about 6 months in the hospital. So yeah, you do not want to do that. That's a stationary object. You do not want to hit it. Don't want to hit trees either. I haven't hit a cow. I've hit trees. That sucked. I mean, you don't want to have that story. It may sound like it, but you don't want to have it. I'm in way too high gear. Downshifting would help. I was in here talking. I'm in too high gear. Downshift, you dumb bitch. But anyways, it's kind of interesting that I met quite a few people with the same limp as I have at the rally. A few of them didn't have legs because, well, that happens. That is real. I think it's fucked up of like YouTube and stuff to, you know, censor that stuff. Like, I had my videos up that showed my leg and everything and what happened to me, and YouTube took them down. They said it was graphic content intended to shock and disgust. No, it wasn't intended to shock and disgust. It was intended to say, hey, if this shit's real, this could be you. You know? And to learn how to walk all over again. And drive and all that shit. Like, how do you drive when you can't feel your foot? You got this big old sole up space boot fucking thing. How do you drive? I don't know. How do you? Fortunately, I was able to save mine. The reason I nearly lost mine was infection. Hospitals are a great place to get infection. So are the woods. So are medians with trees and tree branches and motorcycle parts ripping your body open. Great places to get infections. But out of all of them, the hospital's probably the best one. They do everything they can, but that's where the sick people go. So, yeah. If you've got autoimmune disorders and stuff, they tell you to kind of stay away from the hospital if you can. So once again, that's where the sick people go. That's where the germs are going to be. They do everything they can to sterilize it. But they're still going to be there. They're still going to be there. My nose. I think the cats are getting hair in my helmet. And the hairs are bothering me when I'm riding. But no, there are a few people had, you know, artificial limbs and shit. So, yeah, there's no point in going around this train. We're just gonna wait on the train. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna wait on the train. We're gonna wait on the train. But yeah, so many of us had the same limp for basically the same reason. Oh, that's not good. Bump. You really need like an ADV bike to go to work around here. Okay. Like, I kind of want to turn the bike off. I kind of don't. For, of course, reasons. Mainly, I need to get closer. There are people. I want those people to be able to see me. Here we go. Okay. I can tell how far away you are. Or what lane you're in. Wait till the second car goes. Detour. That's what we're looking for. Thing that says detour. Little sign. Signs everywhere. Signs blocking up the scenery. Oh yeah. That was a cool one. So what was it? I'm a wasted rock ranger, getting high on the danger. What kind of songs did y'all sing on the bus in school? Did y'all sing on the bus? They take that away from me. Did they not let the next generation sing? I bet they didn't let y'all smoke either. They didn't really let us smoke, but we did. Sitting in the back of the bus, got a window cracked. The Votech bus. All us misfits going to welding and auto body and diesel mechanics and all that good stuff. That teacher did not give a fuck, or bus driver, whatever. So I probably should stop there, but I'm not. Like I said, I gotta get fuel. And how to get fuel, I wouldn't be running late. If I'm not running late, I'm kind of running on time. If that makes any sense to you. My before the kids are waiting at the school bus stops. That is cruel to wake kids up that time, because you know they're getting up right now. It's like, what, 4:45, 5 o'clock, somewhere in there. There's some kid being woke up, and it's like, why? Why do you have to wake me up this early? And their internal clock says they're not supposed to be up yet. They've actually done studies to where that is essentially torture to do that to kids. Waking them up that early. Because we have a circadian rhythm. You're actually supposed to wake up with the sun. Or just before, kind of thing. You know, you hear the birds chirping, what have you. The sun's just about to peek over the sky. That's when you're supposed to wake up. Stretch, yawn, go take a shit. You know, drink some coffee. The older you get, the coffee's kind of got to come first. We got to get this thing functioning. It doesn't function very well. $30-mile-an-hour car. Are we going to take it at 30? Probably not. Let's see. We are on a bike. I'm not going fast. I'm just doing 50. I'm doing 50 in a 30-mile-an-hour car-ish. The calm before the storm. Watch, it's gonna be pouring down rain when I head home. It'll be pouring down fucking rain. Sometimes it just is what it is. I smell burnt wood. All the smells you will smell on a motorcycle. Just a menagerie of smells. Please, no deer, no deer, no hogs either. I don't know. I think a hog would be worse because you got a chance with the deer. You know, it hits you up high or something like that, you might be able to kind of keep some stability. It's gonna hurt. If you hit that hog down low, you're kind of fucked. I think the hog's worse than the deer. Alligator, I don't know how that would work. I've never run over an alligator. I went around them. I'm generally leaving at the wrong time of morning and stuff for that. So what they like to do is get out there on the road and get warmed up, lay in the road, because the road's still warm. I think the road's kind of cooled off by the time I'm leaving. Look out there and sun ourselves. The sun starts coming up. There's be another bump up there. There will be a bump up here. Somewhere. Why do I have that song stuck in my head? I got, what's her name? And she's like, standing by the road, No umbrella, no coat. Fuck. Not the original. What's her name? The fucking, I'm having a brain fart. You ever have a brain fart? Yeah. I'll think of it when I turn the camera off. I'll think of her name. You know who I'm talking about? Yeah. I think that song like, you know, I get off on you, getting off on me. In other words, she's having fun with you, dude. Come watch the show. That one. Hailstorm. That's what I was thinking. Lizzie Hale. She's got a really good version of that song, though. I like it. When attention deficit disorder meets autism and PTSD, you get a mind so fucked up. And that's gonna be my Twilight Zone episode. When they do a Twilight Zone episode of me, that's how they're gonna start off. The ADD wasn't enough. We added OCD just to see what it would do. And autism on the spectrum and post-traumatic stress and all that shit. And let's see how fucked up this person can be. I'm nearly to work, but we're about to say our goodbyes. So long, how you been? How's that song go? I can't remember how it is. There was a closing song thing that this one place had. I can't remember it. Because my brain is fucked. But I'll remember it at 2 o'clock in the morning. I'll sit up, I'll start singing it. And Amy will hit me and tell me to go back to bed or to get up for work. 2 o'clock in the morning, I'm getting up for work. I'm getting a cup of coffee. Yes, I am. See those chemical plants up ahead? All those lights. Well, those lights are called money. That's where I make my money. So we're gonna have to end this one. So if you made it this far, thank you so much for watching. You are awesome. But I've got to go. So adios, via con Dios, sayonara, nashla, ciao, deuces, yo. I'll catch you later.